Hi, everyone. You're probably wondering why I'm sitting here in a hooded sweatshirt and basically in my pajamas. I decided I was going to do a video because I've had a lot of people reaching out to me. Um, I'm a moderator of a pretty large interpreting group on Facebook, among other projects that I'm involved in. And I've had a lot of interpreters reaching out to me expressing that they've been depressed. They've been um, just out of work. They feel like our profession is changing, that it's become abundantly clear how unimportant and how non essential some facilities and providers think we are as medical interpreters. And I've had a lot of people telling me things like, wow, through this whole thing, you've been posting videos for interpreting practice. You've been sharing things. You've been writing articles. How do you do it? How do you keep going? And that's part of the reason why I wanted to do this video in my hoodie, in my PJs, just to show you that what you see of me on my YouTube channel and in other areas online is not how I am all the time. In fact, it's how I am a very small percentage of the time. Most of the time, I'm at home in my pajamas doing phone interpretation, video interpretation, if, you know, it's audio only. Um, so I've had a hard time too, believe it or not. Um, and something that I try to do to make myself feel better is to just think about a time where if you're already an interpreter and you've been interpreting, think about a time where you've had to help a patient through a very difficult situation. You've had to interpret for them during a very difficult situation, whether that be a cancer diagnosis, in the NICU with a worried parent, and just think about how you felt in that moment and how you were able to accurately and completely interpret for that encounter. You were able to keep it together and you were able to get the job done. And that's what I think about. I think about all the times where I've been in difficult situations interpreting for other people in difficult situations. And when we're interpreting, we put ourselves in the shoes of other people. So we're almost, of course, we're not going to feel the exact same thing that that person's feeling, but at the very least, we're going to empathize with them to a decent degree, probably more so than some of the other people involved in their care team because they aren't interpreting in first person what that person's saying. So you've been through some stuff. Um, and even if you've only interpreted for primary care appointments or routine screenings, I'm sure you've had things come up. People worried they have a family member with breast cancer and they're getting a mammogram done. They're depressed and talking to their primary care provider because we unfortunately have a lack of mental health care resources in this country, and a lot of it falls on primary care providers. So just think back to those experiences that you've had. Tell yourself, I've been through some stuff, and try to distill some meaning from that. In addition to that, those of you who are just getting into the profession, boy, you sure chose a time to do that. Um, Turn to someone more experienced. Turn to someone who's been in the field and ask them for some guidance because we're all going through something very difficult right now. We're all kind of reevaluating our lives, we're reevaluating our careers, and we're all in this together and we're all trying to work through it together. So I just wanted to share this message with you all and show you that I too am in my pajamas with my hair a mess. So yeah, feel free to comment. Feel free to reach out if you need anything. Um, I'm here. And I'm sure there are plenty of other interpreters out there who are willing to provide support to everyone during this time.